Welcome to GCCars, and my name is Eric, and we're not listening to music today. My name is Eric, and today we're going to take a night POV test drive for this 2021 Lincoln Navigator Reserve. But before we do that, I want to quickly show you something. Let's turn this off. We're going to take a look at the outside, of course, but I wanted to show you the little light dances and animations this Navigator does when you turn it on and off. First of all, let's turn it off and look at it from the front. It's night lighting right now. It'll do it in a second. Anyway, you got all the stats on the right hand side. So what are we going to do in this night POV test drive? We are going to take this Lincoln Navigator for a ride and see how well the headlights and the high beams, automatic high beams that is, illuminate the road up ahead here in rural Ontario. Well, it's not that rural, but outside of the city. That's the fade on light. I love how this looks. And yeah, we're going to do that. In addition to that, we of course, as always, going to do an emergency braking scenario just to see how well that brakes here on this 2022 Lincoln Navigator work. And other than that, just going to be a relaxed little drive. We're going to take a look at the ambient lighting and just enjoy the ride. But if you want to hear all my thoughts about this 2022 Lincoln Navigator Reserve, make sure to check out my full review in the top right hand corner where we talk about everything, the interior, the exterior, we drive it plenty, and of course we're going to compare it to the likes of the Cadillac Escalade, which we've also just recently reviewed, and just to see which one should you pick, which one of these $100,000 Canadian plus SUVs you should pick. Anyhow, let's get inside. Of course we have our steps going out, and the interior looks really nice. But let's start it up. I don't know why we're getting these beeps. I've been getting these beeps a couple of times. I think these are just, well, these chimes. These are chimes that are not the regular chimes. Normally I get the other ones, the Lincoln chimes, which are dum 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 dum. But for some reason, if I start the car like twice, I get this. And earlier I entered like engineering test mode in this car. I don't know how I did it, but I don't know. I guess it's just user error. It's not too bad though. Like, I mean, it's not like the chimes change anything real. Let's put it into reverse though with our push button switch and get driving. Put it in drive. We are in the calm screen. We have multiple different settings. We could have the trip information if we would like to do that, but I like the calm screen for night driving. It just is a little calmer. I want to turn on the heated seats. I want to turn on the heated steering wheel because we can do that. Gotta go through a menu though. There you go. And then we can turn on the massaging seats here in a second as well while we wait. We have plenty of massages, but I like the relaxed massage on the biggest and strongest setting. That's what you might be hearing, like those are massaging seats, just so you know, because it's air, like bags inflating and deflating, right? But it's very comfortable. Gotta adjust the cable here a little. The automatic high beams are already enabled. Of course, with the car up ahead, they're not going to turn on instantly, but maybe if I increase the gap a little bit, we will be able to see them turn on and off. Let's see, maybe right here. And nope, other car's coming. But we're going to compare them in a second. No worries about that. maybe turn off the massaging seats because I think they're kind of loud for you. They are very comfy though. quickly compare high beams to no high beams. So let's turn off the things. And regular headlights, high beams, headlights, high beams, headlights, high beams. Turn on the automatic once again, and they fade on, as you can see. But we want to do our emergency braking test, so as soon as we're on the flat surface here, 60 kilometers an hour, but what, 35 miles an hour maybe? Oh, it was definitely struggling there. It was still a decent stop, but you could see that the tires, you could hear them really struggling with this 6,000 pound SUV, and like they grabbed, locked, and then stopped again. So it's like, it was very interesting. It was definitely different than in many other cars and trucks we drive. To be fair, I haven't tested that many trucks yet in terms of ABS testing, but still, this is not an instrument to test, but it is still nice to know that you can stop. But definitely, you notice the weight. You do notice the weight here. You can also see the ambient lighting we have. We can change the color if we want to do that. Is that under features? Where was it? No, so it was here. Vehicle. Lighting. Nope, that wasn't it either. That's what happens if you only have a car for like a week. You're not entirely sure where stuff is located. So we have purple right now. We can make it brighter. We can take it to blue, which is the most noticeable. But I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. White in general, honestly, kind of disappointing, the ambient lighting. That's why I kept it low and just like on purple. Purple's the best interior light color, but something like a Cadillac Escalade has much nicer ambient lighting. Turn off the heated seats and also the heated steering wheel. That did not work. Also the heated steering wheel. Thank you. Okay. And let's turn on one of the lights, which I totally forgot this time around. So turn on one of the lights, just so you can actually see a little more. Normally I do it the other way around. We stop driving with the lights on at the end, but just so you can see the car a little better. Of course, this is not how you'd be driving in general. This is more for your entertainment. Okay, but that will conclude our night POV test drive here on this 2022 Lincoln Navigator Reserve. I hope it gave you a bit more of an insight about how it is to drive this Navigator on the road and how it is to brake it if you really need to. We have two more POV test drives, one in the city where we kind of tested the smoothness of this 3.5 liter, 4.5 liter, 3.4. This EcoBoost engine. Once on the city where we test the smoothness of the drivetrain, and then one on the highway where we test the assist systems, including Lincoln Active Glide, their autonomous driving system. But like I said, for my full thoughts, make sure to click on the full review, which should be somewhere on your screen right now. And if you enjoyed it and liked the video, please make sure to like and subscribe for more free content you get every single week about everything from cars to trucks to sports cars and everything in between. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.